is going on, guys? This is the Last Yeti here, and today we're going to be playing some Fall Guys. Now, Season 1 is still going on, so that's why I wanted to hop on today, because if you look at this little countdown, it ends in 11 days. And by rough calculations, I have many levels to go. That shows how burnt I am after today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Beautiful. So one for each day. That's not going to happen because it scales all the time. This would be super cool to get. This would also be very cool to get, but let's be realistic. Getting the crown before the end of the season would be awesome. As you can see, I have a single win under my belt. So I'm bad at the game. And yeah, I've unlocked a handful of things. I feel pretty good about that. But that's not what you're here to see. We're going to hop in right into a game. See how quickly we can hop into a game tonight. Usually it doesn't take too long, or at least it's been better about taking not too long. I'm just hoping I don't get seesaw out of everything. I think that's my least favorite. I'm assuming at this point that all of you who are watching this are somewhat familiar with the game. And let's cut to when we get right into that lobby. And here we are. Gate Crash. I actually have a chance to qualify in this one, which is good. I'm not saying it's one of my better ones, but it's not one of my worst ones. I say this, and I'll immediately get knocked out, but that's okay. Starting towards the back, not ideal, but make it work. I don't see any duplicates to me. I really want your raptor costume, sir. But that's okay. I've been looking for the raptor costume for so long. I know it's so simple and it's so commonplace, but there's just something about the raptor costume that makes me really happy. I don't care if I get the purple one or the green one or whatever, but I just really want it. That guy's got the right idea. Coming in. Not too bad, a little bit behind where I want to be, but that's okay. Gonna stick tried and true to this one. Now aiming for the gate that's going to be up, which is going to be you. Sweet, we're definitely making it on this one. Awesome. Qualified in the first round. Take a peek at what we're looking at. 42 out of 43. Wow, that wrapped up real quick. Round over. Without further ado, let's see what's up next. Now, I will say I'm a little disappointed that this game is, oh, that was not what I was expecting. That this game is full price again. A bunch of my friends actually didn't get it while it was free. And although I would say, like, recommend it as a game in general, it is just disappointing because I would have loved for them to get in while it was free. But what is free now that I was really surprised about, I haven't played it in forever, is Rocket League. Really love the game, kind of burnt out on it because it's a similar kind of thing where it's like you play the same game mode over and over again, you know, it's bound to get a little stale. But beautiful, we qualified in that one. Yeah, but it gets a little stale and, you know, you really got to mix it up. I'm hoping that they do something new to it. I haven't hopped on in so long, I don't know if they have changed anything. But I found myself doing a lot of hoops and a lot of the basketball hoops. That's what they have in that game. If you're not familiar, they also do the soccer, which is 95% of the game. And then there's also hockey, which is at least slightly different. Here we go, baby! It doesn't look like there's any modifiers on this one, unfortunately. But that's okay, I feel like that betters our chances. And we're rotating to the right, so I'm going to want to come up on the right side. Fortunately, I'm starting in the front on the left side, so I'm going to have to do a little cross-country skiing over here. But that's okay. I'm in the middle of the cluster. But I did manage to cross-track over, so that way I can hopefully make it up past these balls right before, or right for the right side of the spinners. It only saves a little bit of time, but a little bit of time can save a lot of places. Especially in this game when everyone's like on top of each other. Actually, I didn't notice they had the wrecking balls, so I was wrong about the no modifiers that I thought, and I'm gonna get absolutely decked. There we go. Freedom. Nice. Now just the watermelons coming down. So I was wrong, but that's okay. Oh, and strawberries. I get very frustrated by the fruit. I know it's just because I'm not used to it, but man, the different shapes really make it hard for me to like judge how they're gonna bounce. And we're actually gonna qualify 5th. Wow, we qualified really early on that one. Looks like we actually stand a decent chance in this one. Or at least making up to the next round. I'm hoping we don't get slime climb. Really not a fan of that. And just like that, they're all out of spots. Quick match, quick match. Now, for some reason, I thought there were 2 different variations of this game, but I also think I'm just bad at remembering things, because so far, the last couple times I've played it, there hasn't been any variation. And it might have just been luck of the draw, honestly. Excuse me, Mr. Pigeon. I will say, I feel like this game, they could have just done this game without the grabbing each other mechanic. I know there's, obviously, tail tag and stuff like that you actually use it. I get very frustrated in games like this where it's people just grabbing each other for the sake of grabbing. But that's okay. I guess there's far worse things to be had, and generally it is a very fun game. Lots of pigeons left. I'm just noticing that now. A lot of the avian variety? Is that what those birds are? I forget. But we only have to make it on this platform for another minute or so. It's really not too bad. The only thing I usually trip up on is right at the end when you go down to the alley. There's a few things you have to jump over. And that's sometimes close because if you're like me and just are terrible at timing the jumps, or you go like that and kind of fall on your face, you can get swept up by them. It's not usually too terrible though. But yeah, how are you guys liking this game so far? Just as a no, that's it. How are you guys liking this game so far? Because it absolutely ended me with 30 seconds left on the clock. And for our last round of today, also starting again with DoorDash. A lot of DoorDash today. I'm alright with it because I think I do relatively well in it, but geez, that's a lot. But yeah, as I was kind of saying, I was wondering what you guys thought. Are you excited for Season 2? Do you think you'll be coming back for Season 2? I personally think that I'm going to be really excited for it. I don't know how much beyond that. I don't know really what they can bring to the table. That would be super good to really keep me engaged for super long. But again, the game was free. It was fun. I really have no major complaints. I'm full committing to the store, and that was a mistake. I feel like this game is just, or rather this sub-game is very mindless, especially if you're mid-pack. You have no real reason to try other doors. You just kind of follow the flow. Are we going to get the mallet at the end? No mallet at the end. That's a shame. But that's okay. It's an easy qualify. Moving on to the next round. This game can always kind of go either way. It's always been relatively close, which I can appreciate. But, geez. Sometimes it's rough. No teammate. Ball on our side of the court. I don't know if there's necessarily a good strategy for it. I tend to just miss the ball entirely, but I tend to try to just stay around the halfway mark. I don't tend to go for balls too often. Specifically not when they're wicked far away from my side and that I really shouldn't be going for them, but I go for them anyways. I don't do that, like, at all. And we wonder why my team is in the red zone, both figuratively and literally. We literally have no balls in our court. Awesome. Not that I'm helping my team, so I can't speak too badly. Got the chimp. Oh, no, that's GG. Well, guys, with that, I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope you choose to stick around, maybe check out some other videos of mine. It was fun playing with you guys. And again, this has been The Lost Yeti, and I'll catch you guys, hopefully, in the next one.